What's up, coaches? Welcome to your Getting Started Right call. Welcome. I'm going to give a second for people to be notified that we are live and show up on the YouTube live stream. There is a chat feature. You'll probably notice that there's an option for you to be able to chat. I already went in there and said, hi, coaches, welcome. So just get familiar with where the chat section is so that you can communicate with us as you are watching, and we can answer questions and stuff in real time if you have them. This is our team channel, by the way, and it hasn't been updated in a long time, and that's because of all the things I've had on my plate. And finally, I don't have all those things because now this is what I do full time. So I am going to be more dedicated about updating the channel, but please subscribe to this channel. Click the bell, click all, so that you are notified when new trainings get uploaded. And let's say you miss a team call or something, you can just go straight to our YouTube channel and catch up on all the things. Okay, so that's going to be my personal recommendation, is to use this channel as a resource for you. And there are some trainings that I have uploaded that are older trainings, still relevant, still good. So watch them as well. All right. So we are, again, I'm just going to give a couple more seconds for people to hop on. And I'm going to drop a note inside of our team page as well. Another little notice. And then we'll start, because I want to make sure people are catching the live stream.
Oh my goodness, it's my bedtime.
Huh?
I'm ready for bed.
Right. It's felt like that, I think, for a lot of people today. Okay. And say it in here. Okay. So we are going to do a slideshow presentation, so make sure that you have a notebook. My recommendation is that you just create one notebook that is for Beachbody notes, events. I have a notebook that I've taken to every super weekend, every summit until it's complete, and then I grab another one and open it. And so all of my training notes go in there. That helps to keep all your information consolidated in one place, and then you don't have to look at multiple notebooks to figure out where that person said that thing. So
I also find that I see new little tidbits that I had written down when I browse back through it, which is nice.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite things about having it all in one place, is that you can always go back to that call that you listened to or that event that you attended. Hi, Pam. It makes it really nice. Okay, so we're going to dive into the slides. Have your notepad and your pens ready, and then if you have questions, you can communicate with us via the chat, okay? All right, let's get started. Share the screen. Okay, getting started right. Tonight we are going to discuss the basics and foundations of coaching. Okay, so you just joined the team, or you're just now recommitting to the team, and you're like, where do I even begin? Okay, a lot of this information is very basic and rudimentary. Probably your coach has already talked to you about, depending on who sponsored you, like where to get started with training. They've tagged you in that welcome post in the group and all of that. So this is just going to consolidate that information, and then eventually we're going to talk about a roadmap for team growth and a roadmap for your business growth, okay? So let's dive right into the very first slide, which is very important. Do you want to cover this one, Save?
Yeah, so this is a business. This is a real business, and I just want to start out by saying that because it's very easy to take for granted this opportunity because you didn't invest, thousands of dollars into a product or a retail space. And so when you're thinking about the business that you want to design, the clientele that you want to work with, the products you want to offer them, how you want to present yourself, it really boils down to these two different business options. Are you going to be the business owner that's slow and steady? Or are you going to be a business owner that jumps in and runs with this launch path? Now, there's no right or wrong way. to do either of these. Everyone's going to do this a little differently, especially as you may follow some of us in the team page. But slow and steady is you really go at your own pace. You're not really sure of the goals that you want to hit, and you are probably really focused on your own results. And as people comment and talk to you about what you're doing, you sell ad hoc talent facts or products to them. Okay, that is most likely the slow and steady pace. Now, the launch pad is someone that really wants to embody this lifestyle. So you want to really run as a coach. You want to turn this into a financial endeavor. This is potentially your full time goal, and you earn while you learn. So you are not slow and steady. You're figuring it out while we go, and you help others in their health and fitness journey while you're doing yours. I know I have an echo. Do you hear it or is it just me?
It's not an echo, it's your audio is fading in and out. That's what it sounds like. Like the audio on the computer, it's like I can hear you and then I don't hear you. And then I hear you and then I don't hear you. I can understand what you're saying, but it fluctuates so dramatically. Like it's not capturing all the sound.
Because on my end, it just sounds like an echo.
Oh yeah, it doesn't sound like an echo on my end. It just sounds like the audio is waving in and out. That's what it sounds like.
I wonder how I can fix that.
You'd have to have an external mic probably because it might be the actual mic on the computer. Just it's not a great mic for doing something like this, like an audio video.
That's because it definitely wasn't doing this earlier on the video. All right. Well, sorry guys, but so those are kind of your two different business models. And again, it's totally up to you which commitment you want to have. But I always recommend that you let your upline know so that they can support you in an appropriate manner. Because if you are on the slow and steady path and your upline is really like pushing you to do more or to help support you, or it might come across as aggressive, the intentions are true. It's just that they don't know how to accurately support you because you haven't had that conversation about what your needs are. All right? Did I get everything?
Yes. Nope. That's perfect. Again, it doesn't really matter what path it is. The most important thing is that you are communicating to your upline how you want to grow this business because we need to know how to support you in your growth. Okay? All right, let me jump into this next slide. We'll probably alternate slides because that'll make it just easier for... All right, so Meta Movement values and team culture. We are really, really big on team culture. We're a really close-knit organization, and we really value our culture and our values. So we have 6 of them, and I'm going to go through them. And these are what we stand by and what we promote as an organization. The first one is value. We bring helpful and illuminating material to our audience for the sake of being an asset. What I mean by that is that you show up on your social channels, you show up in your conversations, you show up in people's inboxes with the intention of being an asset to the person's life that you are communicating with. Okay, it's not with the intention of what am I going to sell. It's not with the intention of what am I going to, how am I going to position myself so that I can be, send a link or drop a hint, or that's not what we're there to do. We are there to position ourselves to be an asset in people's lives. We call ourselves coaches, not distributors, for a reason, because we're not distributing anything. We're holding space for people by coaching them. And your job begins after you make a sale, before and after. The sale of the product is just a minor part of your job. Coaching begins before, when you're talking to someone and you're guiding them through their objections and their fears, because food and fitness are very sensitive topics for people and you're getting them in a space to talk about it, and afterwards. Okay, so you are here to be an asset to the people's lives that you come in contact with, and that is our very first value. Our second one is service. Okay, we go to work with the question, how can I be a blessing in this person's life? Okay, on your heart. So again, we're bringing value, we're sharing content, and we're giving materials to our audience that gives them value and makes us an asset to them. And then when we are in conversation with them and building a relationship to them, we're operating from a stance of how can I serve this person? So what we display is to be of value and an asset, and how we are relating to them is to be of service. Okay. The third one is celebration. We recognize our teammates, our clients, and ourselves for the personal work that we do. Celebration is infectious. It's contagious. When you start celebrating something, other people want to join you and want to celebrate. So if you notice, a lot of us will post each other's successes on our timelines, in the team page, shouting each other out for different things. In Workout Warriors or Warrior Wellness now, we shout each other out in there as well for accomplishments, our clients, and we encourage our own clients to celebrate themselves and talk about the things they're doing well, right? And I encourage you guys as coaches to tell us what you are doing. Did you make your first sale? Go into the group and say, y'all, I'm in my first sale. I'm so proud of myself, all right? Are you halfway to Emerald? Are you so close to it? Like, did you help someone lose 10 pounds? Or did you help someone, like, figure out a meal plan that really works for them? Like, let us know what to celebrate you for, because we love to do that. And we also want you to begin the habit of celebrating yourself, which I think is so important for our growth. The fourth one is resourcefulness, okay? We on the team pride ourselves on knowing how to find what we need and being self-motivated to find solutions, okay? You have an amazing FAQ in your coach office. You have a whole office. You were given a whole office when you joined with this business, okay? And in this office, you have a whole training tab. You have an amazing FAQ. You have an amazing Grow My Business tab with so much information in it. So take time to really get familiar with how to navigate your office so you can find the things that you need and you feel comfortable searching there. There's also YouTube. There's also Google. You could literally Google this entire business. In fact, many coaches who didn't have uplines did. So of course, as for me as an upline, the first month to 2 months that a coach joins, I make myself very available to them and all of their questions because they're brand new and they're just getting their feet in. After those couple of months, it's now time for coaches to be like, okay, what other resources can I use before I come to my upline with this question, or before I come to the team with this question, right? Typically at this point, if I'm asking a question in the group, I've exhausted every avenue to find that answer, and I know that I need help getting somewhere. Self-development, okay? We commit to growing personally and professionally every day in a way that fuels us. So we are constantly growing and becoming the kind of coach that we want to be. This business is not just about transactions and about, fitness and drinking supplements and meal plans. It's about becoming a leader. And if you're in this business, then you want to be a CEO of your business and you want to earn a steady income. And I am assuming you want to grow in that area. So we as a team commit to our personal development every single day as one of the most important things that we can do for ourselves and for our community. And the final one is personal responsibility. My success is up to me. If I'm willing to grow, there is no limit. My upline has nothing to do with my business success. It is up to me. So I work like it depends on me, and I pray like it depends on God, okay? Show up to your business because it depends on you, okay? Your business does depend on you, your focus, your energy, your dedication. Having an upline like myself or Sable or anyone on the team that happens to be present is a huge bonus. But many, many, many coaches who have not had uplines have built incredible organizations and have made it to the top of the company even without them. So just know that. Did you want to add something to that, Sabe?
No, I think you covered it all. I mean, I think it's super key that you own this business. Like, you are now a business owner, and it's your responsibility to run the business. And back to like Google, like, I'm an upline and I have an upline and I Google everything.
Yeah.
So like, there's no shame in not knowing.
Amen.
All right. So your new coach checklist. Know your coach ID. So this is what you'll see when you log into your coach office. You'll need that for all of your sales. This is going to be so crazy with Echo. I just tried to re-edit on my book. Know which trainings are available to you. So regardless of the trainings that you can find online, we do Meta trainings on Wednesdays at 8:30. And then Monday at 11 a.m. is the National Wake Up Call. It's on Beachbody Coach 411 with Facebook, or there's a Team Beachbody podcast. All right, so that's where the main primary trainings are going to come from. And then you're going to want to create a new Gmail account for your Beachbody business. I really recommend doing this because it separates your business from all of your personal activities or anything that you're doing currently in your email. Also, what this does is for you, when you log in, you know mentally that you're working. You won't get distracted because everything in that email is your business. Also, it's more professional because you're going to want to put like your name or coach in your name or something like that versus like the email address you had from high school. Another thing to do as a new coach right away is to set up your direct deposit. So the link there, you go to Coach Office, Monitor My Business, and then My ESP Management, and we get paid every Thursday. So you're going to want to set up this direct deposit so that you don't get paper checks in the mail, and they'll become automatic to you every Thursday. Super simple to set up and edit if you ever need to change any of your account with Beachbody. The final thing is coach relations. Coach relations, online chat, or the 1-800 number, always helpful. Always. I have never had an experience with coach relations where I walked away feeling unheard or unsatisfied or didn't resolve my issue. So these are the things as a new coach that you're going to want to make sure you know or know how to find, because this is what will fuel your business.
Yes. Thank you so much. All right. Let's talk about vital behaviors. So vital behaviors are really the pillars of this business. Like, we all who are active in this business do the vital behaviors without exception every single day. Okay, they're called vital for a reason. They are the pulse, the heartbeat of your business. Okay, the first one is to be proof the products work. And that one seems the simplest. And for me, it was actually the hardest. And I'm going to talk about why in a second. The second one is connect, invite, and follow up. This is the meat and potatoes, as they would say, of your business, okay? Connecting and meeting new people, inviting them to join you in something that you're hosting or the business opportunity, and then following up, because our life is busy. People drop off, people get busy, they open messages, they don't read it. Can't tell you how many times people have said that to me. So make sure that you're tracking, get a notebook just for customers to start, and make sure you're tracking who you're talking to so you follow up with them and you don't drop off the face of the earth. A note on that. Following up with people is a sign of respect. When you follow up, you let people know that you are holding a space for them and that they are present in your consciousness, okay? Not following up and just dropping off after you've made an invitation or an offer just communicates to the other person that you actually don't care about them and you're not really interested in what they have to say back to you, okay? You were just trying to pitch them. So don't be that person. Following up is very, very important for integrity reasons. But on top of that, the quote, "the fortune is in the follow-up," is exceptionally true. It takes 7 to 9 follow-ups for people to say yes to things. I just want to put that in your mind now. It's going to take a lot of touch points for you to get the kind of results that you want. But it's very, very important that you become really skilled at that. So just... Number 3 is getting people results.
That follow-up perspective is everything right away.
The what?
The follow-up perspective, like, that is everything.
Thank you. I feel like that really is important. Because let me expand on that a little bit. When I have followed up with someone, and this just happened to me this month, I had to follow up with someone, I think 6 times. Like, hey, I'm just checking on you. I haven't heard back from you. Send a voice message, send an email, different touch points, trying to make contact. Finally, on the 6th one, she gets back to me. And she says, right when I thought everything was going to chill out and like all of a sudden it's like getting crazy again. And, I'm so sorry. I keep saying I'm going to do this thing and then I never do it. And I said, girl, life happens. Like, you don't have to apologize for your life. My job is to follow up with you because I made you an offer to help you. And I'm committed to that offer. So I'm going to follow up with you as many times as that takes to make sure the time is right so that I can get you the help that you want. Do you know what she said to me after I said that? She said, "Thank you for being a consistent friend." That was her response. Thank you for being a consistent friend. You never give up on me. I said, no, I don't. Okay? Let that sink in. Because when you're afraid of following up and bothering someone, following up is how you hold the ground for someone. You take a stand for them. So don't be afraid of that. People need that. People be wishy-washy all over the place. They need someone to take a stand for them. So don't be afraid of that. Okay? Number 3 is to get people results. That's the recognition part of our job. Like, our job starts after we put a package in their hands and we put them into a group and we help them follow a plan to get the results that they want. And we encourage them to turn in their results to the Beachbody Challenge page, get their t-shirt. You know, that's very exciting, and Beachbody does that for free. They'll give anybody who completes a program and submits their results a t-shirt. So get people results, help them stay on track. And number 4, personal development, which is also one of our values. Make sure that you are daily reading 10 minutes or listening to 10 minutes to something that's going to grow you in an area that you need. Don't spend time in personal development that you like. Spend time in personal development that you're struggling with, okay? So if you're struggling with understanding how network marketing business flourishes, read this book. I've read it 3 times. I'm on my 3rd time of reading it. It's called Build to Last, and it was written by Keith Callahan. He's a Beachbody coach. And this book is amazing. Such a simple read, so good. Okay? If you're struggling with sales, if you're struggling with prospecting, if you're struggling with being consistent, find the personal development book that's going to work for you. The point of personal development is that it develops you into a different version of yourself, not that you're just collecting books and reading the topics that you like to read. Like, I could read alien books and woo-woo books till the cows come home, but I don't need help with that. I'm good there. I need help with other things. Right now, my focus is leadership. So I'm reading Build to Last for the leadership chapters, and I'm reading other books on leadership because that's my personal focus, okay? So these are our vital behaviors. Now, one of my favorite slides.
This tracker is everything.
Magic.
Everything. So you can find the tracker in your coach office. It is the Success Club tracker, which is in Beachbody how we monitor our monthly standard for goals. Okay, obviously you create your own goals, but Beachbody has, a standard, and that is the Success Club. Now, this tracker is broken down into the vital behaviors, and it even recommends the amount of time you should be spending each day doing that. So, first one, be proof of the product. It literally wants to make sure that you're drinking your Shakeology or your supplements and you're working well. Easy, check off. Second, this is, again, vital behaviors. Connect, invite, and follow up. And you can see, just like Shakti said, this is the meat and potatoes. It's going to be the biggest section on the tracker. Okay? But great little tidbits. It gives you posting ideas and how long you should take to do each task. No shame if it takes you longer, all right? And kudos to you if you go faster, right?
Can I insert something about this section? Because it's outlined Thursday to Wednesday because we get paid on Thursday. So technically for Beachbody, Thursday is our Monday because our cycle starts over. So your team cycle earning, your earnings start over on Thursday. That's why it's Thursday through Wednesday. I want to say that. And then here in this box for inviting, I use the box not to check off. I use it to write the number of how many invites I've done. So that helps me see at the end of the week what I did in total. So just want to say that.
So creative writes on your tracker. The third one is get people results. So that's the section where you're going to see shouting out your clients or your coaches, really recognizing their achievements and reaching out and following up with all of your customers and coaches. All right. Now, the last one, personal development. Again, it's a checklist of what you've done. And then at the bottom, you get to tally all of your percentages for the week. So this is where the business section really is those total numbers, because if you're like me, you'll keep this tracker and then you'll be able to see the ebbs and flows of your business by utilizing that bottom section. Now, not pictured is the backside, which is a log for all of your connects. So a great tool here.
I'm just writing what it is, so when you're in the back office, in the comment section, you can find it. It's called the Business Activity Tracker. That's what it's called. All right. 5 things to focus on, okay? Just 5. First one is focus on your personal journey, the 4 vital behaviors. Now, I'm going to take a pause here and tell you a little story about me and why this one was so hard for me, okay? I've been a coach almost 5 years. Next April, it'll be 5 years. And I have crushed so many workout programs, which I'm very proud of from beginning to end. I use supplements because I adore them. I use the ones that I love, and I talk about them because I love them. Energize and Shakeology are boo. And Recover when I'm dying saves the day and tastes like a shake, like a milkshake. So I'm all about that life. Hydration when I'm super dehydrated. Hydrate, yes, thank you. Okay. But where I dropped the ball was following one of our nutrition plans. Because I thought in my head I could do it better than them. Because I don't know why. But I did. Okay. And I didn't actually pick Portion Fix or To Be Mindset to fully commit to. I was like halfway here and then halfway here. I'm pulling from this side. I'm pulling from the other side. And here's what I will tell you. Don't waste your time doing that. Do the programs as they are written. Follow the fitness calendar. Pick a nutrition program and do it. Fully commit to it, even if it takes you 2 hours to meal map for 1 week and figure out what you're going to eat because of the calculations. Do it. You will have phenomenal results. And everybody will see that and be drawn to that, okay? So when we say be a proof the products work, our products are also our nutrition courses. Those are products that we have, and they are just as important. So do not neglect them. If you're vegan, there's a vegan version in there. If you're not, there's non-vegan meal plans in there. You know, there's something for everyone. So don't feel like you can figure this out. Experts have made this for us. So trust the system, right? At least for your first program, really trust the system, but I have a feeling you won't be disappointed. That's just I know Sable agrees with me on this.
I definitely do.
Yeah. All right. Number 2 is share and talk about what you are doing and the things that you're using. Okay. So I don't talk a lot about product names. Sometimes I do. Depends. But I tend to not. I tend to just call like my superfood supplement or my pre-workout or whatever generic terms. People can come to me and talk to me about it. But I do post at least once a day, every day, something that's related to the business or to fitness because I want to attract both business building coaches and clients to help, okay? And in my stories, I talk about my journey. I show what I'm eating. I show how I make a recipe. I show what my morning routine looks like with fitness, right? Me drinking Energize and getting hyped to do my workout. I'll share some moves from my workout. Things of that nature, right? So you want to be using social media as a journal for your journey in an authentic way. You're not putting up stock photos of products. You're not showing a bag of Shakeology. You're not showing none of that, okay? You are documenting your personal transformation, your journey, and your story, okay? Through these slides. Number 3, help others start with something too. Okay, that's simple. Wherever the person is, help them start there. Obviously, our bundles are the best value. They get way more bang for their buck, especially now with MBF that's recently launched. They get all of our nutrition courses and everything. So that's what I've been selling because it's why not for the price point. But help them start with something, okay, that they feel comfortable with and that you feel confident in. Number 4, stay engaged with your team, your upline, and your trainings. I cannot stress that enough. Number 4 is probably the most important. The coaches that make it in this business are plugged in. We have a messenger thread on Facebook where we communicate all the time, working coaches. I give my coaches my phone number. Y'all have my phone number to text me for questions. Okay, if you need to schedule a call, we can schedule one. But stay connected to the team, attend the trainings, make the effort to show up. It shows up in your productivity. It shows up in your confidence to talk about the business. When you are active and plugged in, it does make a difference. And number 5 is breathe. Take it one day at a time, which is so important because when you're new, it's going to be overwhelming and there's a lot of new information, and that is normal. Just expect it to be a little bit overwhelming for a while, and then it won't be. And then you'll grab it, and then it'll be easy to follow. All right.
So your 30-day goal would be to help 5 people start with something. Okay, so whether that be a product, like a supplement, your shake, or join you in the program that you're doing. This is a great first 30-day goal.
Do you want to just jump into this real quick since we're talking about like
Yes, so you saw Success Club written on the business tracker. And Success Club is again how Beachbody tracks coaches business growth, right? So you have Success Club is one of those trackers. And it's any combination that equals 5 or more points. Okay, that means you pick Success Club for the point. So here on this chart, you can see what each product is worth in points. All right, so a challenge pack is 2 points. Shakeology Home Direct is worth 2 points. Daily Sunshine Home Direct, which is our kids shake, 2 points. And the Performance Line on Home Direct, 2 points. Beach Bars, if it has to be a 3-pack carton, 2 points. And then any combination of HG products that hit 90 PV. And PV is volume. Okay, so each item in this sheet has its own volume, right? So it might be like a Recover and PV bars on Home Direct, like that would give you points because the volume would be up. All right, so this is a great tracker when you're on a goal for Success Club. Any of these combinations will get you there. You need 5 points.
So Success Club is really a metric of just moving your business forward. That's why I think it's such an important thing to keep in mind. And so more often than not, I'm giving people a challenge pack, and it's either a challenge pack that includes Shakeology and Beachbody On Demand, or it's a challenge pack that includes the Performance Line and Beachbody On Demand. Those are 2 different forms of a challenge pack. If someone cannot use Shakeology for whatever reason, then I'll offer them the Daily Sunshine because it is our children's formula, but it can be used by adults, and I have adults that use it, okay? If someone just wants Shakeology on Home Direct, by the way, they save in shipping. So Home Direct is $2 versus regular shipping, which is $12 to $15. So I always recommend Home Direct, period, and they can change that in their account later just so that to help them with shipping, okay? So if you're hitting Success Club 5 and above consistently every single month, your business is on track for growth. And you get Success Club points if you help clients, and you get Success Club points if you help coaches with any of these, okay? Get started. If you start your coaches or your clients with this, you still get these points, okay? We just wanted to give you an example of some of the combinations.
And then there's business rewards based on how often you hit these and how much. But that, you'll learn more about all those benefits as you grow.
Yeah. I want to mention that there is something called the Success Club Reward Trip, which you can earn at any rank. Let me just insert this real quick. Should have made a slide about those pictures in Mexico. But anyways, there is something called Success Club, and it is a reward trip. It is a reward trip. Any coach can earn it, whether you're a coach or a Star Diamond coach. It doesn't matter, beginning rank or top rank. It's solely dependent on your Success Club points of the year, okay? So at the beginning of the year, they'll announce where the trip is going to be. Like, for example, for 2021, we're going back to Riviera Maya, Mexico. Riviera Maya, Mexico was my first Success Club trip several years ago. And it's a 5-star resort, and you stay there for 5 days and 4 nights with 2 guests paid for. And you're responsible for getting you there, but everything else is covered by them. And at the beginning of the year, they do that. They open up registration, and then everybody who wants to go gets on a wait list. And how you get invited you have to receive an invitation via email to enroll and hold your spot. And how that happens is calculated by Success Club points, okay? So they look at your Success Club points, not your rank, not how big your team is, not any of that. They just look at Success Club points. And they'll send people with the highest Success Club points the invitations first, and then they go down and they open it up to everybody from there. So it is like in order. So this is another incentive. When I joined, earning this trip was my number one incentive because I wanted to travel and I had never been to some like a 5-star resort. I had never stayed in anything like that. I'd never had that experience. So I worked to earn it. Okay, that was my incentive. So I just want to talk about that trip in case you're very like experience motivated. This will be motivating for your experience. They have one every single year.
It's a great business bonus.
Yes. All right, let me talk about team organization real quick. Y'all are new, and I just want to show you the roadmap of what it looks like when you're growing your business, okay? This is your first rank, Emerald, and this is your follow-up rank, Diamond. And we're going to break that up, and then you go into Star Diamond. We'll talk about that later, but Emerald is you right here plus 2. That means you sponsor 2 coaches, okay? So your business has 2 different facets of it. One facet of your business is enrolling clients and having a customer base, and having a customer base with subscriptions, because then you're getting continual income month to month that builds on top of each other for all your clients using different supplements and all your clients using different things. Okay, that's how you build your income. So every month you do want to add on new customers because you want to grow that part of your income, that commission part of your income, right? That it comes from your customers. The commission part of your income comes from your customers. Now, you also have residual income, which comes from your team's growth, okay? So let me explain how that works. The second part of your business is team and sponsoring coaches, which is this map that you're seeing right here is talking about your team, your coaches. Now, we do not earn commissions off of our coaches. You do from the initial sale, from enrolling them, but moving forward, you don't. And for me, that was important to know as an integrity measure, because then you're just like profiting off these people's whatever they want to buy, whatever they want to use. What happens instead is the volume of their purchases and the volumes of their customers' purchases, the volumes of their teams gets rolled up. So what the company does is they look at your team, meaning you and everybody that is underneath you, and they say, how is this team performing? And it's a calculation called Team Cycle Bonus, and depending on that calculation, you then receive bonus income, okay, called Team Cycle Bonus. And this is the passive income that you start to earn in this business. So you have active commission income that you're earning from customers, and then once you hit Emerald, you unlock the ability to earn residual income from volume that your team is producing, okay? So every coach keeps what they earn. There's no such thing as like, oh, I'm going to earn 10% of this sale and then 10% of that sale. No, it doesn't work that way in our company. We don't do that. Just the volume gets calculated, and if the team is doing well and the team is growing, the sponsor gets bonused, right? However, my volume also helps coaches as well. It cycles around. So you'll notice if you look up your genealogy, you're going to have names underneath you that you didn't sponsor. You're like, who are these people? Those are coaches that we, who came before you, are sponsoring, and they're being placed underneath you. And that volume that those coaches start to build actually rolls up to you too. Okay, that's why it's called Team Cycle, because we help each other with volume, which I find really beautiful in this business. I think that's a beautiful component of it. Okay, so if you are in here to really grow a massive business, then understanding this is important. If you just want to help customers and focus on the commission income, that's fine. But if you're like, I want to build a massive business and I want it to be lucrative in all the ways possible, active income and passive income, then understanding this and your ranks is important. The other reason Emerald is important, on top of the fact that you unlock residual income, is the company, when you hit Emerald and you hit Success Club, the company starts to give you leads. So they start to give you people that go to the Team Beachbody website and just purchase something, not from a coach, they will get divvied up and handed to you, okay? So for example, on average, I will receive 10 new customers in my back office that I don't know. And then I get to email them all, and I mail them postages, and I introduce myself and start a relationship to them. 2 of them are joining my MBF group. I've never met these women. They were leads that the company gave to me, and they're about to buy a challenge pack from me. Okay? So These are valuable. You want these people. So you want to get to Emerald so that you can get help getting customers. And then you want to hit Success Club, okay? So that you can get those leads. So 2 things about Emerald that's really important, even if you just stop at Emerald, is you want to be able to get residual income and you want to get leads. And those happen with Emerald. And again, that's just you and 2 coaches. It can be people that want discounts. So you sign them up as a coach so they can get your coach 25% off. Or it can be people that want to build a business. But you want to sponsor one on your left leg and one on your right leg, which there's training videos on that in your back office. Diamond is then basically just repeating Emerald over and over again until you have 4 coaches that are active on your right, 4 coaches that are active on your left, and then 1 Emerald on each side of the legs. So at least one of these coaches has to have gone Emerald and one of these coaches has to have gone Emerald, and then you achieve the rank of Diamond, okay? The only other ranks that come after that are Star Diamond, and all that means is that one of your personally sponsored coaches becomes a Diamond. So one of the coaches that you brought on directly, not one of your grandbaby coaches, but one of the coaches that you sponsored goes Diamond, then you become a 1-star Diamond. Another one, 2-star Diamond, and so on and so forth. We top out at 15-star. At that point, you're considered a superstar Diamond coach, and the rank going up ends. But I just want to give you kind of an idea of the organization of ranks. Also, once you start moving up in rank, when you hit 2-star, you earn another bonus that's different. That's a quarterly bonus. So every quarter, the company splits profits, and they split it amongst their highest ranking coaches. So as a 2-star, you get a certain percentage of that. As a 5-star, you get the 5-star and 2-star bonus. As a 10-star, you get the 10, 5, and 2. And as a 15-star, you get all of them. Okay? So that way, now you're earning active income. You're earning residual income. You're also earning bonuses that the company gives you. Like if, for example, you sell 4 challenge packs in a 5-week period, the company gives you $150 for free. Okay? They bonus you for momentum. So you're earning active income, you're being bonused for momentum, you're earning residual income, and then you get the opportunity to earn quarterly income, which is huge.
I would say those quarterly bonuses are not small.
No, they're not. As a 2-star Diamond, it used to be about $2,500. Now it's about, I would say, $4,000. As a 2-star, every quarter you'd be earning about $4,000. Yeah, something like that. As a 5-star, I would say probably about 10, 8 to 10. 15-star or 2, 5, 10, you're probably earning 12 to 15, and then 15, you're earning 40 and up. I mean, it gets pretty up there. So every quarter, every 3 months, you would be receiving that bonus. So just want to show you big vision, what's possible when you grow a business with the residual component. That's the incentive for growing the residual component. All right.
Okay, so how people purchase through you. They can either order through your website, which Beachbody gives you as part of your $15.95 coach fee. All right, yes, you all now have your own website. Through Beachbody Link, which is, you can use that on your phone with an app and upload your coach link, you know, your coach ID into it. So then every link that you send someone has that tied to your office. And then Share a Cart. And Share a Cart is really fantastic and probably how you all signed up because it's the most used tool for purchasing. Share a Cart is a source where your coach or you now the coach go through and shop for your customer. You fill the entire cart up with the products they want, just like Amazon or online shopping, and then you send it to them. So then they open the link with all of the items that you guys have talked about that they're interested in, and then they can just purchase. This is so useful because Beachbody offers so many products, so many groups, so many challenge packs, so many different variations of it. You, the coach's job is to really nail down what your client needs, simplify it, and send it to them in a cart. It makes your business so much more efficient.
that's the number one way I sign up people is through Share a Cart. And you can sign up both a coach and a customer using Share a Cart. You'll ask for your email, their name, and then it'll say, how are they signing up, coach or customer? It's the same price. It's the same process. It's exactly the same. It's just as a coach, they're going to get this business, like DVD, used to be a DVD, now it's digital, business introduction video. And they get their coach office and all the tools that you guys get, and they get their discounts on their products moving forward. And then as a customer, they don't. They're just a customer. So that's it. That's the way. I don't recommend posting up links just on posts and stuff. I recommend asking people to message you and in private conversation. Like in our welcome letter, when it says create a job form, have people fill it out so that you know what their needs are. And the reason I say that is so that you can shop for them. Because from that form, you'll be able to build a cart for them and send it to them, and it'll make sense because they answered those questions on your cart. You know, it's not going to be a random selection. So it eases up the back and forth in conversation and also positions you as an authority, which I think is really important. Builds confidence with people. I want to say too, Kari mentioned about the income opportunity seems insane. There is an income disclaimer. All coaches earn based on their work and their ethic. Okay, so money doesn't just fall on your lap. You have to put in work, and those of us who have a thriving business know it because we are currently putting in a lot of work. But it's 100% worth it, and it's 100% possible to create something really amazing with this business. So I will leave it at that. I don't see any questions at the moment in the chat feature. So I'm assuming there aren't any. Of course, if you have any other questions, please feel free to comment on this video and I'll answer you here, or to message us in the team page as well, or message your sponsor. Maybe you're watching this and your sponsor is not on live. It's not one of us. Feel free to message your sponsor and say, hey, I just watched the Getting Started Right call. I have this and this question, and I'm sure they're happy to help you answer it. Okay? All right, everyone. So that is pretty much it. Welcome to all the new coaches, and have a blast, most importantly. All right.
It's so exciting.
Yes. Let's have an amazing week. All right, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.